Monica just released this interview with Dean. The interview was with Miguel and Juan Castro. And well, they talked about Real Madrid moving to Madrid, his parents, everything. And well, this is everything that was said. They started out the question with saying, Dean, everything has gone so fast. Have you been able to process everything that has happened in such a short time? And Dean said yes. Everything seems that it's going by so fast, but every single player is going step by step. And joining Real Madrid is a giant step for any footballer. I feel good and very grateful for the fans. Anyone can imagine how big Real Madrid is, but being there is different. Then Dean says that he is more recognizable than ever. Tries to wear some sunglasses, some hats, but they still recognize him. And well, then the journalist followed up with this. Can you still go to the movie theaters? He said yeah, only if there's a little bit of people. But overall, it's complicated. And then they asked about Marbella, his hometown, and what that means for him. And well, he said when he retires, he wants to live in Marbella. He feels that that is his home. Although he also feels the same way with Madrid. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now, in this interview, they asked him, from very little, you wanted to be a forward, but they changed you to defense quickly. And well, he says that yes, his father wanted him to play up top, but with 9 years, he went to a center back. And the year following that, Malaga signed him. And that all he ever wanted was just to have fun. And well, they asked him, do you still have fun playing professionally? He said, yes, of course. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have fun. Now, he also said, when I was 9, my father made me do long passes to the opposing winger over and over again on an 11-a-side football pitch. I couldn't go beyond 15 meters. He was persistent, but now I'm grateful for it because it helps me a lot. It's not that I hated doing it, but it was just really annoying. Now they also asked, does your father still correct any mistakes after games? He said he's backed off now. He says at these levels, it's better for the coach to correct me. When you're a kid, it's different. His father was also filming his training sessions when he was younger. And well, he said it didn't bother me. I have no problem with criticism. Anything that helps me improve, even by 1%, I gladly accept. Football's about details and you have to be ready. They also asked, how much football do you watch on your spare time? He said it depends the day. Sometimes 1 or 2 or 3 games. Other times I don't feel like watching anything. And also a question was, how is Dean when he loses? He said, I don't like him at all like any other player. They also asked about training with Vinny and Pape and Rodrigo. Sometimes training is at a higher level than matches. It helps me improve every day. Who do you talk to the most in the dressing room? I listen to Rudiger and Carvajal a lot, but we are a very tight-knit group and do things together. I'm shy in interviews and a joker in training. Yeah, in the locker rooms, there's a lot of joking around. I make a few jokes from time to time. And then they asked, any special joke you have? And then he said, I can't just give you one. Then they asked about Sergio Ramos. He said that Sergio Ramos has always been his idol. I think his ball playing ability was underrated. Everyone talked about his aggressiveness or his goals, but he was also a great passer. They asked about La Decima. He said, I was 9 years old. I watched it with my parents and a friend at home. It was very special, my first Real Madrid memory. Will you take penalties like Sergio Ramos? He said, tough. The team has outstanding players. I don't think they'll let me because we have very skilled players that take in penalties. And they said, people don't know if I'm right or left-footed. He said, that's good. When I get pressure, it's easier for me. I can go right, I can go left. And he said that Lamine Yamal is an amazing player. I hope he does well here with Spain, but not when we face each other in the league. The whistles versus Netherlands, because I chose to play for Spain. I kinda expected it. It didn't affect me too much. I even see it as something positive. If people get angry and whistle at you, it also means they care. Now he also said that his whole family is from Holland, but he has lived all his life in Spain. His traditions are Spanish and he just feels Spanish. They understand it. And well, they asked, do you imagine yourself winning a World Cup with Spain? And well, lastly, he said, first we have to qualify. And that of course, playing in the World Cup is something so special for whatever player. Now with that being said, let me know what you guys thought.